What is going on? We are back in action with our Northern Illinois Huskies, and it is time for us to dive into conference play. We're going to start the night off against Wyoming, and not really sure what to expect here, but we are going to jump right in and see if we can get this season back on track. Wyoming has got some terrible colors.
Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started.
If you remember last time out, we went 1-2 with our only win coming against Air Force. We lost against Arizona and Georgia State. Did not expect to lose to Georgia State. Was expecting to lose to Arizona. They are a superior team than us. Wyoming, on the other hand, is just going to be a little different.
Looking for space, it's Harris.
Ooh, wow.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Gets it to
Okay,
the
well, 27-yard run in the very first play of the game.
But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
One big play.
A broken tackle in the backfield
42-yard line on first down.
really kind of set the tone for that play.
Back to pass, it's Hughes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Good thing that quarterback is not very accurate.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the count. Makes a big miss. They drop him at the 47.
Running back's got some moves, huh?
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Holt.
I did make some changes to transfers. I decreased from 20 potential transfers to 15. I also decreased the percentage just a little bit. I think it's unrealistic for a whole bunch of guys to be committed to a school like Northern Illinois and then transfer away. Like, they know what they're getting into. Good read. They know what they're getting into when they commit to a school like that, so it doesn't really make any sense that they would all leave after one season. Good stand by the defensive line.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
All right.
He can't find enough.
Bend but don't break. I can live with that.
And it brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. That thing would have hit
Really
a
would love for him to miss that. Him to miss as the home team.
Enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve
The drive did start off extremely rough, but we put it together. I don't hate it. Telly Johnson will just have a phenomenal year because our quarterback is not having a phenomenal year. We are 5 games into the season, and he has 845 yards passing. This is a good play for us. We got to just get the ball in our most athletic players' hands.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. side. It's Johnson.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly,
I was thinking today of like a recruiting strategy that we got to make work, and I think what the play is spend the first half of the season recruiting 2 stars to fill out the roster. At the halfway mark, add a few guys that are not being recruited, 3 stars and 4 stars, but don't offer them scholarships. Hold off on that, because if you can get them for a bargain,
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the
then you can save some NIL.
football. You still can line up, get
And then use the transfer portal at the end of the year to kind of fill in what you missed out on.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Haven't made it through a full season yet to test that out, obviously, but
Pick up the first down on that one, but he'll be just
I
a little
think
bit short. The Huskies come to the line on
in my
third and
head
short, trying to keep the drive alive.
that it could work.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. I'm really not like upset
And Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
at how this game has started. Could it have been better? Yes.
Second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Makes the
Ricky.
grab. It's Taylor. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all.
I thought maybe we could hand that
There'll be
off,
no gain on
but I
the
saw
play.
it was wrong.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance.
No one got a block on the edge there. They just all ran right by, which is unfortunate.
And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. He is stopped.
Gets us a little bit closer for an easier field goal.
And now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit.
Oh my God, we almost missed it. It must have been some crazy wind. I wasn't even paying attention.
Ties it up here in the second quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he passes on the touchback.
Oh
Here
no.
he comes.
Oof.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Good pressure. You know, Jacob McGee has had a pretty good season,
Big defensive tackle.
all things considered.
Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the
I like
quarterback,
starting
and
off
gets
behind the
easy
sticks.
Looking to the big
And they
tight end.
immediately get it all back.
Downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard
That's unfortunate.
line. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run the counter. Here's a little
Okay, that seemed like it was probably a block in the back. And we just don't have the speed to catch him. Cool, love that.
take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far
Okay,
to the house.
that was a
Big plays,
pitiful
showed
showing of
you
football
vision,
just now.
showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but
I'd really like to return the
he
favor
stopped
here.
at the 23. The Huskies Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Finds his way ahead for 5.
Johnson is just huge. Just makes it happen.
I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Looking to throw on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
71-yard punt.
Was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Motion from the back. Using his legs. It's
There you go, Jack.
and there was nowhere to go. Just
Jack is a freshman linebacker that
didn't get much done on that first
wasn't buried on the depth chart, but I moved him to the starter. Trying to get him some experience before his sophomore year. Give me that. That's our first interception of the year. 6 weeks into the season. 6 games into the season.
You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the
that was just a bizarre series of events there.
The teeth of the defense in between the tackles. He keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Northern Illinois will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
You know, it looked like the numbers were really good there, and then everything just disappeared.
This is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
Same side
And the defense
zone.
stopped them again on second and goal. Trying to barge their way in.
Okay.
And he
They
breaks
might
the
have some
play.
potential.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Extra point here will tie the game.
The wind is crazy right now.
This offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down,
10 miles an
they
hour.
answered the bell right before the half, and
I don't know
they
what
got
it was
this
on
thing
that
right where they
extra
wanted it.
point.
They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
On the move from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Javi Rowe.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, guys, I have got my eyes on the running back. He told me he is pretty banged up from that loss last week. He's got a lower body injury, something he will
Tackle
absolutely
RJ.
fight through.
Seems kind of weird to
The best they can to get him ready to go today.
run there.
But this is a
But they do have all their
development
timeouts, so
story.
I guess it's not too
Down
weird.
here on the field. Guys?
Probably will see what kind of problems that might cause. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw it, Hughes. Right down the middle.
Good defense. Good stop.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of
Would
yards.
really
I
love
think
to
they
score before
understood
halftime,
the gravity
since
of the
they start off with the ball.
Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build
We
some
put the
confidence.
pressure on
Nice
them
job
instead
that
of
time
on
by the
us.
defense.
Well, that was a really good punt return.
Put a stop to that return at about the
It was a shorter
37-yard
field.
line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air.
God, dude, just get rid of the ball. Somebody pushing the button.
A lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Trying to
What
find
about
some
got in the
running
way
room, but
there?
was none to be had. He
What is it?
well short.
4th
It'll be
and 5.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hauls it in and looking upfield.
Good coverage there.
Around and down at about the 19-yard line. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Yo.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout.
Wow, what a drop.
I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
We just got so lucky.
Them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Hughes. Fires to the tight end.
Coverage there, Jack.
There might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten
They'll probably just take it to the half.
This will likely be the last play of the half.
They get the ball, so there was no reason for them to push it.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA
Is that coach singing? What is he doing?
Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 24 team, the Duke.
I thought they started with the ball.
The Cowboys will boot it away to start the 2nd half. What kind of field
Dang, I would
position
have
can
kind of
he
played
come
that
up with on the return?
extremely differently.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be
But I know.
found as he stopped at the 18.
Ooh, Wyoming's got some visiting recruits.
To go on the attack. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were
Oh,
made.
please go, Ricky.
And he's got room.
What a play.
Across the 45-yard line, mark it out of bounds at the 46. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Johnson.
We are struggling to run the ball today. Actually, our offense is kind of struggling to do anything. But
It's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making
oh, dude, you could have caught
This
that.
linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll move the chain.
See, those are the drag routes where I wish they would sit
At the 41.
instead of keeping on
And
going.
it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for
The
the
last
tight
couple of
end.
times I've ran this play
Really
has
nice
not
route.
worked, but
Great job
we'll give it a
looking
go.
that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up. The defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Hey, Ricky. Oh my gosh.
They're able to get him
That was pretty violent.
just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Huskies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
I want to take a shot here since it's just inches.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And they want it all on 3rd down.
Maybe I should rethink that with the type of quarterback that we have.
Defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can
Dude,
use
oh my
this
god.
QB.
Y'all can't even push the defense forward 1 inch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Holden. There's They bring him down with the big
This running back is just smoking us.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle.
Bounced.
Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
single back formation, and they give it to him.
Play by the safety there coming up.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to pass, it's Hughes.
Good pressure again.
Play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down.
The defense with a really good stand there.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Fowler. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Making side adjustments here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Time to take a shot.
Dude, he didn't even try to catch it. There was no attempt to catch the ball there.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Was the pass that bad? It didn't seem that bad.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive.
This game is just a defensive battle.
This scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
This game is 3/4 of the way over, and we have 130 yards. That's pitiful.
Tackle almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. This is a design run.
Good defense again. So long can I play? Quarterback is on.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker.
Really weird call on 3rd and 5.
At that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they
especially if you were just going to punt it on 4th down.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe their plan was
Guys,
to
we'll see what the plan is for this
go for it if they got any semblance of positive yards.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both. There he goes. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Well, he was able to gash him on that
I've
play.
not been impressed with outside zone plays the past 2 years, but
He gets north fast.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense right there to stop him.
got something positive out of it, I guess.
Nothing on that play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Motion with the wide receiver.
my God, they blew that play up. It was the worst blocking attempts I've ever seen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's
We need
getting
some
plenty of
speed on
work.
this team.
4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Continues to fight.
Dude, who is this quarterback? Cam Newton?
They've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
He had to be dizzy from that spin move and still just ate that hit stick.
Leaves it with the back.
Ooh, that could have been a face mask.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh, even pursued again. I do that so much.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Cowboys are at the line.
I think it's just because in last year's game, oh my
Back to
God.
throw. It's Hughes. Parks it out of the
the computer never cut back.
Losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So I'm like Pavlov's dog. I've just been trained to expect them to just try to bounce it out. But they don't.
Makes the catch now, looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Right, we got to do something
Northern
here.
Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Determined run, but he's
Not
stopped
quite
after
the
2
something
yards
I
down
was
at the
referring
13.
to, but
After the
to
3-yard
start, I
pickup, they
guess.
come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson.
You got to run up
He's
to the
close
line.
to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line.
Holy crap. Are you kidding me?
Just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
What the hell was that?
Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. Tries to find a little bit of running room on that return, but he'll be stopped.
I need my defense to give me the stand of a lifetime here after that complete and utter nuke on 3rd down just now.
On the draw, it's Holman. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I don't think I've ever seen a defensive tackle get in the backfield on a run play that fast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's
Holy
gonna
crap.
throw deep right side. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a
Oh
tie
my
game.
god. Oh my god.
Going the other way, and he's got The
Wow.
defense was looking for a
Took us 5 weeks
tie game, and they have just given their team a
to
great
force our first turnovers, I think, and now we've got 2 interceptions in this game.
It's going to come down to who can make the most plays.
And both of them could not have come at better times.
Massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
I'm going to take it down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 45 with a 1st and 10. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
I think that we chew clock
Now a 1st down from the 45.
and just try to score the last points period.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not
Maybe
a whole
force
lot of progress
Wyoming to
made
take the
there on the short
timeouts.
run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Works the middle.
1st down.
He makes the stop at the
And
33,
timeout.
but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Rides to the back.
Oh, you gotta get there, dude.
Before the defense finally makes the stop.
Alright, that's our last timeout though. And it is 3rd
He
down.
has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's a
So no
crease.
matter what happens,
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Huskies
in pretty good shape
this
here.
drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
I'd like to keep it just in the middle of the field.
In the red area, it's Johnson. Touchdown!
Touchdown is nice, but 37 seconds in this game. Oh,
How about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute great play calling.
37
great
seconds, but no
drive,
timeouts.
together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the
when we
field
needed
and
them,
seal it.
when we needed it the most, our offensive line delivered.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to pass. It's Hughes.
Oh, I was right there. Oh, 2 user picks in one game would have fed families.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He wants a big play here late. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
All right, 4th down. Please, for the love of God, don't do anything stupid.
Hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he?
Ooh, Falk with another one. Oh, dude, our defense came to freaking play. We've almost completed one of our AD goals now at this point. You know, they don't care how you do it, they just care that you do it. And we won the game. Got us a nice little streak going now, as we've won our 2nd in a row. There we freaking go. Our 3-star quarterback, Lyle Byam, has announced on Twitter that he is committed to the Northern Illinois Huskies. This is huge. We have another wide receiver threat to go along with it. And Enrique has signed on the dotted line. Lyle committing is huge for us. This is going to be a game-changing quarterback for us. 94 throw power, 85 throw on the run, 84 speed. This guy is what we need to turn this program around. And let's take a look here. We are in the Midwest. So as of right now, we have the 73rd ranked class, 5th in the conference. It is the midway point. I'm going to upgrade everybody. I'm really happy with the commitment of Byam. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that is just huge for the program. It's crazy to be excited over a 3-star quarterback, but the way recruiting is in this game, the way gameplay is, his attributes, he's a gem. So I'm really hoping that he's at least star, but he'll probably be impact. But this kid is going to come in and probably start immediately.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. Keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Hawaii's offense will come out first. And here is the talented Micah Alejado out to run the attack. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes.
All right, Micah Alejado. I don't know that he's going to... let's just keep it going how we've been doing it. But Micah Alejado is probably going to pass all over us.
Looking for space. It's Rice.
Ooh, good stop there.
Right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got it on the right, and they knock him down. There was no.
All right, let's give us a nice 3rd down stand.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going long.
Oof. Oh my God. Oh. That had me sweating a little bit.
The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move.
I was doing a lot of wiggles, but it was a hell of a punt return.
So Northern Illinois' offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. There's Telly Johnson Jr. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
All right, we need another game like last week. We're 3-3. We're 2-0 in the conference.
Run inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one.
We just got a big time commitment.
Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking.
Things right now at this moment are looking up for Coach Jass and the Huskies. Ooh, what a stiff arm. Oh my God. Oh, dude. You're going to waste a stiff arm like that?
From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely.
Oh my God. Good hands, Ricky.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out.
What the hell was that? What just happened? No way. No way. That ball just got Heinz Ward against the Ravens. That's, oh my God, what a play. I can't even be mad at that. What the hell was even that?
So you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are, they break on it, and they get the big interception.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Rice. They drop.
Is there supposed to be somebody manned on him? Or is that just a terrible defensive play?
Running inside, it's Rice. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I really hate that we ruined that big run by Telly with a holding call, and then we turned the ball over. That's just massively unfortunate.
See what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the 1st down.
Pretty good defense there.
Nice awareness that time by the quarterback.
You can't take away everything.
Knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football.
Dude. Oh my God. 3 guys just having a circle jerk right there.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go through.
Like, that was truly fascinating what I just witnessed.
A good job of sort of
What an interesting turn of events, though. We get a big play on first down that gets called back from a holding, and then an interception that bounced off of the wide receiver's back foot directly into the waiting arms of a defender.
The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to the run. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense.
It looks like the Rainbow Warriors may have come to play.
Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For holding on to that.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting
The receiving average for today is in the
how many guys do I have out there? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Good run, Jalen. Something I don't really do with him very often because his speed is like a 73, but I will do it where it makes sense. And he really doesn't turn the ball over very much, so, you know. He's just not a very good quarterback. 82 throw power, 73 speed. That's why it's going to be a completely different look offense with Lyle by him. 94 throw power, 83 speed.
They'll give it to Johnson. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for
The mesh concept in this game is like very prevalent. It's like every other play is mesh. Or maybe that's just Northern Illinois' playbook. But
not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward, lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Pulls it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
oh my god. Speared at the 9-yard line.
And you really want to pay this drive off. This is a nice drive by this offense. Got to keep it going. Got to keep your foot on the gas. Obviously, trailing with a chance to tie this football.
What are they going to call now? Holding again. Is that the same guy? Better find his way to the bench. I don't care if the guy below him is a 54 overall. Like, that's twice that he's like killed a drive.
Pops it downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
I still can't get over that interception. That was one of the wildest plays I've ever seen in this game.
Nice kick, nice job.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go right back to him.
Good penetration there.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long.
I really want a quarterback contained, but he doesn't run enough for me to be scared. Oh, wow.
A strike downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a
Brutal
first down.
conversion.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown.
Not sure how he held on to
His
that.
quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
How?
He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5.
Then you hold him by his shoelaces for 13 seconds, and nobody makes it over to get to make a play. What a catch.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Not really sure how I feel about that, but what a catch.
Laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Working that left side now. Wrestled out of bounds.
Alright, I need a hell of a stand right here.
Line in this offense is more than threatening. The Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again.
Oh, and there it is. Why would he throw that ball? I mean, I don't hate it, but why would that be the throw that he makes?
Wide receiver going in motion. Offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Johnson.
Oh, Tella, you gotta break that, dude.
For a pickup of 4 out to the 14. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. After the productive first down play and
What a barn burner of a game going on.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Makes it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football and they knocked him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
Team just doesn't want to win.
For better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and throws out the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Going back and
I
forth
like
here.
this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage.
This is probably going to burn me, but
zones. You got to get him involved.
how does he hold on to that?
To the excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Just poke the ball loose.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Oh, they're going to get a delay game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
It's very poor clock management there. But it does make this a little bit more difficult
Frustrating to see an offense lose
to
track of
defend.
the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And guys, I don't know if they got the play call in quickly enough, but still the quarterback has to make sure the snap gets off on time. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Okay,
Oh, and he got
I can live with
He's
that.
got rid of the football. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw time running short in the half.
Good pressure. All right.
Getting down at the 14-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try
What if this
to
kicker
put
missed
on the
it?
board.
How huge would that be for us?
It's good.
Give it a shot. Thought maybe I could give him the jinx.
By 7 points here in the second.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing,
Alright,
but they didn't
20
give up a
seconds.
touchdown. Got a little bit
3
of momentum. Not
timeouts.
much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments.
What
Come out
can
with some
we
energy,
do?
But a nice stop here.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to run it. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, and get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight.
Okay, well.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Going for it all.
Oh, they're going to get defensive pass interference. Please, please, please. Yes. All right, we get another shot. We're going to be on the 49-yard line.
That pass interference call will give us 1 more untimed down in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He can hold
Okay,
it
well,
incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll
can't hate it.
To escape with a
Why do I keep thinking
victory.
that the other team starts with the ball? Like, am I like suffering from a concussion? What is going on here? 2 games in a row.
By the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to break into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling.
Got to get back to running the ball.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game started.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Running inside, it's Johnson. He puts him in business.
All right, Telly came out, ready to go.
It'll be first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Fowler. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Maybe a crease. Just what this offense was
I don't see
sets him up
any reason to change up what we're doing right now.
He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, and they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And that'll
Good route.
be a first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was
Oh,
too
God, he got blown up, but the defender couldn't make the play. All right, that is a beautiful drive to open up the second half.
And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bringing it out. try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third.
All right, defense.
Push it all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Thanks to grab.
Didn't switch me. I was wanting to hit stick that guy.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Probably would have separated the ball if it would have let me.
The play action fake. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense.
He almost blew that play.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
I thought I got intercepted, and then for a second I thought that he caught it.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Myers on the move.
Oh, dude, how you missed the hit stick there?
That soft spot, they get it down to the 35. And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option.
Once again, I over-pursued.
It's now 2nd and 2.
The runner logic is so much better in this game than last year for the computer.
Expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Rainbow Warriors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Just outside.
Fumble there would have been nice.
They pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. Could be an alley. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be
Pretty similar situation to last week against Wyoming.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today
Like,
rank, but here's a top
deja
three
vu-ish.
stands right now. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Ooh,
Couldn't connect
that was
with his man.
really aggressive.
They're gonna back up after
What are they going to
this
call?
comes out
Offensive
by
pass
the lead.
interference? Well, we're going to accept that.
Will wonders never cease if you're a
That was such an
defensive guy.
aggressive
They
swat.
hold the eye on the offense this time. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Got his man. Could not make his way to the
That was
corner.
very scary.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
I was really expecting a pass there, but
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the...
Touchdown, Hawaii. And they've moved
all right.
in front here in the 4th.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise.
Time to
with the
nut
ball
up.
running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he
Good
stopped
return
at the
there.
25. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Takes it past the marker. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine.
Telly has another 100-yard performance on the year.
Leaders in rushing all season long. They're going to ride this running back, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's foul.
This tight end cracks me up. He is so slow, so unathletic, but he's always open.
Understanding the big fella's open, and the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line.
He's such a nice little safety valve.
They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. This time he wants to
Dude, I tried to pass it immediately after snapping the ball, and it did not let me. That just screwed me hard.
Way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I'll tell you, as a quarterback,
Dude,
it's going to be hard throwing the ball
all go audible.
against this defense because these D linemen are
just
huge, and they've
unfortunate.
got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall
That was
person.
stupid.
Nearly impossible.
It's so
All right.
nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet
I don't
set
have to go for it here.
Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Working that left side.
No different really than the front. The 26-yard line.
Get the ball back to their offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. Defense right there to stop him in his
I'm
tracks,
not
and
going
they
to start
end up
using
going that
timeouts
way.
just yet.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it.
Now we go.
Get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Looking to take a shot.
Oh my God, I thought I over pursued that.
And he was equal to the challenge to knock it
Oh
away.
my God.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down.
I thought I just blew that play.
Choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it cleanly at the 20.
Oh, let's go, baby. What a return. All right. That makes it easier for the offense. I don't like the idea of a pump and go. Our offensive line does not give us the time for that.
Heads to the field. Looking to throw on first down.
Go, Ricky. Go, Ricky. Oh, yes. Yeah.
He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmaker.
It would have been.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot.
Don't like the
trying to
idea of
deliver
a
that
stopped
football,
clock.
and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful couple of possessions by the defense and then the offense. Still a lot of time left on the clock, and I don't like that.
1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2.
But I don't think we could trust not scoring and then trying to get short yardage plays there. That's just a little too sketchy. They're going to be passing it, so I don't really want to run.
Offense comes out ready to go on the attack.
a lot of man because we don't have the talent.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out.
I'd really like to see them waste their timeouts here.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field.
Good separation.
You don't want to give up.
You gotta keep it separated.
First downs and just make that clock run.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass.
We got to keep them out of field goal range. It's not even about them scoring a touchdown.
Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Pocket breaking down. And he had it for a second, but
Good breakup. Wow.
out of his hands. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Balls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up.
If you're Hawaii, do you just maybe think about taking it to overtime here?
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's going for it all. And it's in.
Foul again, dude. This guy has been on a heater for the last 2 weeks. What a clutch. Oh my God, what a clutch interception.
Early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
Sings it complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The run inside. It's Johnson. This time they stop him behind
3rd down.
the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
We're going to try to get it to the middle of the field. Oh, 2nd down. Yeah, I've got CTE, I think. 2nd down. We're going to try to get it to the middle of the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup.
Get the clock down to about 3 seconds. Oh, let's go 2.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose.
Like I said, they don't care how you do it. They just care that you do it. And we did it. Again. All right. Okay, I like that. All right, so now we're starting to stack up. We're up to 8 turnovers for the year. Got 4 wins, so we're close. Oof, UNLV. Not looking forward to that. Do they have any better uniforms? Gray. Okay, I like the red look. I do not like the gray. Okay.
Northern Illinois about to kick it off as
I believe is Anthony Calandria from Virginia.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
So let's see. We'll see. Still trying to learn all that stuff. What's best.
Send the tight end in motion. Running inside. Cover. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
I don't know about first down.
So many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting obviously at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out.
All right, foul. I need some. Oh, Jackson Arnold. That's right.
Relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent but the rest of the conference who the top.
Calandria started off at UNLV and went to Virginia.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. There was tight coverage, but a perfect.
They definitely went up for it. God, Jackson Arnold had 5 touchdowns in their last week's game.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
All right, well, UNLV basically did whatever they wanted to against us on that first drive.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and
Which is not good.
Physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
He'll start the return inside.
I mean, by our standards, they are a good football team. They do have a conference loss, though, so if we can
There's Telly Johnson Jr. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last
find
win.
it in ourselves to win this game,
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Got to be
Alright.
smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Telly with almost 1,000 yards on the season and 11 touchdowns.
Just feeds the running back.
Come on, dude. You gotta get there. You gotta get there.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd
With the black eyed peas thing,
down.
gotta get that.
Got it on first, had a nice carry.
Gotta get
got it on
that.
second. Now he set him up
Gotta
in
get
3rd
that
and short.
first
You've got
guy.
to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Alright, well, that was on, but you get what I'm saying.
Maybe a pickup at 3, and that defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The handoff to Johnson.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
7-yard pickup on that one.
Please don't try to hurt him.
All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high
Didn't
school.
really like anything I was looking at there.
Develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This
Circle
guy
was open for about
changes
1
the
millisecond, but I knew if I tried to make that throw with 83 throw power, that defender would get over there.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Macon's not having a horrible year. He just is not throwing for a lot of yards, which we don't need him to.
Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Our offense right now is predicated on running the football, and we do a really good job of that.
Wants to throw again. Gets rid of it.
Come on,
He
Kelly.
drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands. and that is
I
a
don't think
missed
we go for it
opportunity.
yet.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting
Inside the 20,
and the ball
not
goes
quite
out of
what I was
bounds. They're
looking
gonna mark
for.
it right around the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short.
Put your coverage skills to the test.
Back to pass. Bring in the heat.
Oh,
No
RJ. Come on, dude.
as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Good pressure.
Drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice
All
job
the way, Hugh.
around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of
I'm
bounds.
coaching the next game from the
Guys, we'll see
wheelchair.
what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Got room to work.
The big
squeeze through
fella
it.
in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throwing right. Already find a hole
That was
in
not
secondary.
the route that I thought he was running, but it worked out.
15.
That's what's so scary about this offense.
did
They've got
not
guys
want to
in the
throw it to
corner
him.
that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And after the stop, and it's going to put a bow on this
Take
first
to the end of the quarter.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. First play of the period will be a second down. He'll try it again.
Oof. He did it again.
Touchdown, Huskies. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back.
Can't let this game get away from
Great
us.
job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more
Good
productive.
play, Jack.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Okay, Wyndham was completely lost on that play. And because of that, he just allowed the biggest play of the game.
Man, these guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people.
Good switching
so
players.
nice to have these tight ends.
Oh, we could have broke that up.
Grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lyons.
Come on, foul.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
We can't get diced up by the Oklahoma-Auburn reject.
To the air on first down.
Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, my God.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown.
Oh, yes.
The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing.
Biggest defensive play of the season for us.
Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
Dang, he just ate that.
The 40-yard line, that'll be a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Run inside. It's covered. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
Ooh.
Just because the body
Oh, I guess he was out of the pocket.
Nowhere close.
So it's got to be
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
intentional grounding, but
Looking to throw. A spectacular
how did he catch that?
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Runs through a tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down.
Jeez. Beat us at our own game. Jet touch pass.
They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this.
All right, let's double up. Let's get some sort of points here, and we get the ball to start the second half.
Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. He's
Good
got it
catch.
downfield. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first and 10 from just inside the 50. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fowler.
So
I love the
unathletic,
play
but
call on
always
first
open.
down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running inside. he's able to pick up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get the...
Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the game.
I know Tully's not going to stick around for another year, but I would like to get him some awards because he has been our offense this year.
But you got to stop the run first.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Taylor.
That was more of a there's just nothing there type situation.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Fires to the middle.
Oh, God.
And they come up with a big
I guess the whole no eyes, no picks thing.
before the end of the half. Just a few
This
seconds
year.
remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Shouldn't have got greedy.
Sideline will pick up a short
Should
gain.
have just
After the 4-yard
played for the
completion
field
on
goal.
first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. He'll be stopped for no
Looks like we're
gain.
just gonna
We're
play
not
for
far away
halftime.
from that whistle blowing in. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
okay.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work.
Yeah, I would love for one of these receivers to break the press.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle.
But they
It's
couldn't.
Johnson. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Oh,
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that was
That
the
was
guy
on
that the
me.
quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He
dude.
was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
All right, we're going to have to regain the magic of the
Aim it
first
toward the
half.
sideline to try to make it
Good punt,
tough on
though.
the return team. Signals for the
What
fair
about
catch
20?
and makes it at the 20. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. The run inside. It's Glover. On the move at the 30.
Some
Good side
really,
pickup
really,
on that
really
one. They
impressive
got it out to
blocking
the
there.
40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. On target.
Dude, switch me to the guy that can make a play.
Really helps
That
the play
would be
calling when you get
ideal.
8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Burnett. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's
Good
Glover.
penetration
They
there.
didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes one.
Yes, thank you.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got
Oh,
to
is he going to house it?
running inside the
Yes, he
20,
is.
and he will roll into the end
I
zone.
believe that's 2. Is that 2 this game?
He'll try to tack on one
Pretty sure it is.
And with the extra
Hey,
point, the score
once
is
again,
now
they don't care how you do it. They just care
21-14.
that you do it. I've said that like 100 times tonight because The games have not been pretty.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Now switch me to the guy I thought it was going to.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for Florida.
Some blocking going on.
So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll move the wide receiver.
I was about to say, if he makes it through that, he deserves it.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it in. It's Burnett. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert.
They played that a little better, but
Scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Glover. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Got 6 on first down now.
the fact that we only have like 140 yards this game and we're winning
Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's
says a lot about our defense today.
25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down.
Good pressure.
Quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Perfectly
How about
timed
this
blitz.
DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense.
Big loss
And
there.
that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed.
Ooh, and they're going to get a lot of it back. All of it back. Wow.
But not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. Makes his man miss. He pushes his way down to the 40.
No
They get
bueno.
closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Oh, dude, that's got to be blocked in the back.
And they add 6 more to the more of that trip to the house.
Wow.
Extra point here will tie the game.
This offense needed a big play, and that
okay.
is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5.
Okay, good return.
A little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 and good starting
We'll go ahead and
position for
turn
this
chew
offense.
clock on.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh.
It's Johnson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's
Good
Roger.
cutback.
They get him at
Not
the
really sure how to
42.
say his
He
name.
picked
I'm going
up
to
10
say it's
there.
DRA.
It's a nice job running the
But I'm
in route
really
there by
not
the
sure.
receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
With the draw, it's Johnson. He's now up to to 64 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season.
You just gotta keep feeding Teletubby.
Take a shot here on second and short.
Eating up first downs.
First down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated.
I've run it a couple of times now, so.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
3rd and 6.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. A quick completion to the left.
Good play, good play.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Ricky Taylor is going to set the record for the least amount of receiving yards on the most receptions in NCAA history.
It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down when you're going to run the
First down.
So them getting that big chunk, getting
Take it to 2-minute timeout.
Not a good job by this defense.
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And this is probably where, if I were them, I would start burning timeouts.
Run inside. It's Johnson. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough
But
to
they're
move
not
the
going to?
chains.
I love the play call
Let me
running the
see.
football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down,
There we
all of a
go.
sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff.
Ooh, Dan Mullen fired up.
Motioning.
Dropping
Just gotta be
F-bombs on the
very, very
sideline.
careful.
Y'all see that?
Absolutely cannot turn it over.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to Johnson. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead
Take it.
here in the 4th. The Huskies back on top.
1:22. They have 2
Love the play
timeouts.
call. Love the execution.
We've been here
Played the
before.
game with less than 2
3
minutes
weeks
to
in a
go.
row.
They now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Right on the money.
Good D, good D.
Good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to the
Yikes.
2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And
They got to score a touchdown.
timeout left at their disposal.
At least we know that. Oh, good play. Good play. Man, our defense has really stepped it up these last few weeks.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
And we just went into Las Vegas, Nevada, and upset UNLV. And there is our hard commit. Lyle Byam is going to be a Northern Illinois Husky. Nolan Huff, Devontae Duarte, the mouthful. Yonda ended up dropping us out of his top 3. All right. Kind of like those jerseys for San Jose State. Let's head out to California and see if we can keep this streak alive. A little rainy.
Are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. And no chance at a return.
I figured out if you can kick it right to the edge of the end zone, they typically won't fair catch it. But if you kick it inside the 5, they will.
And the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because
I kind of like leaving it out of pocket in time.
Spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that brings fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still
blitz on the linebacker and cover the running back.
And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on the. He actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Going deep.
Good D.
Taking a shot on second down.
Yeah, don't let the record fool you. They're 2-7, but they are a better roster than we are.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down.
Needed 6, they got
Great
7.
timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up.
I'm pretty pleased with
Just a few.
our freshman linebacker,
Seems like an easy pitch and catch.
Jack Murray.
That route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job.
I don't know what his stats look like this year, but he's really,
Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
he's really not been
He is lucky to get
unimpressive.
that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Wants to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Looking
Oh my God.
He's got it inside the
Jeez.
15, and he takes it all
The
the
tight
way down
end,
to the
is he just going to eat up our linebackers today?
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Bates. He'll be hauled down
Good play,
just
good play.
inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into
I like a
second
corner
and
that can come up and play
It'll be
good
second
run
down, and
defense.
remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. No
Pretty good,
running
Jack.
room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. He gets it in.
Oh, I didn't see that guy come across the field. I was staying with the running back.
They wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point.
All right, not a great first defensive possession here.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's Telly Johnson Jr. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson.
Go, Telly.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup.
Telly's having a pretty good year.
With 2nd and 4. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely
got me a little nervous there.
5 offensive linemen.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
That's kind of glitchy.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab.
Thompson.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Johnson. Picked up maybe 3 on the play.
The greatest run.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical.
Hope San Jose has recruits in attendance. We'd love to upset them.
On the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Moving away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he
Got a lot of penetration right now, which I'm not a fan
You get
of.
more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice.
Like I said, he's slow as Christmas. But if we do it at the right time,
down to the 26-yard
it's effective.
line and a 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson.
Ooh, that's got to be a face mask, dude.
Stopped after a pickup of 2.
Like ripped his head off.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. That one
Oh,
takes
look
it
at that.
down.
Ricky actually averaging more than 1 yard a catch.
We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Oh, God.
He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his
Sailed
body.
it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to be a little bit short of that.
Oh, wow, I thought it was actually going to tell us to
Did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
go for it.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
I think they've adjusted the kicking some, or the aiming in this game, because you don't have to do all the way to the sideline in order to make those anymore.
That I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's
Good
Riley.
play, Falk.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Here's the pressure.
More pressure.
And down he goes.
We are getting to the quarterback
They'll tell you
today.
that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
Those kind of one-on-ones really, like,
That pass is
actually terrify me.
he got hit as he was trying to throw
Because sometimes when you try to play the ball, it just does some really bizarre things.
Unleashes a booming punt. My goodness.
Oh,
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
I like that saying.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson.
Do I think we could have got 4 yards? Probably not. So.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Smashes in with the stiff arm.
I will say,
The stop at the 40.
it's a hard-hitting group of
15
defenders.
yards on that one and a first down. The handoff to Johnson. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handle.
That really
David, I'd love to sit
is
here
starting to
and say,
frustrate
well,
me.
the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart.
When you just get stuck on a guy laying on the ground.
Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with
Ooh, God. That's got to be some kind of penalty, right? Tackling too hard? Is that one? Oh, no, that's just the NFL, sorry. This has got to be a score. Come on, Ricky.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Johnson. And he never had
They
a
definitely
chance
ran
to
commit
stop
middle.
Colt as soon as he got it.
You want to stop the run game?
In addition to running that
defensive tackles in the middle,
blitz.
getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his speed. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, we couldn't get him one more second.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Bates. Nowhere to go.
Good D, good D.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel.
Okay. That was weird.
At the 28-yard line and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. The screen, he's got wheels.
Good shed.
And they'll knock him down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line.
Here comes the
Speed
rain.
for 2nd down.
I love the dynamic weather. That was such a great addition to this game.
Now, his last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week.
Good D, good
He's doing
D.
it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen.
Get out of the way, bro. That could have been a touchdown. Oh, my God.
Sweet return there.
Can't find anybody to block, so he blocks his own player.
They take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man.
Come on,
It's
Telly.
Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short
I wonder if
pickup.
he's related to Tua.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I really, if Ricky had more speed, I think he would have been open on that crossover.
The snap sets up the throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quarterback's got the first.
Alright, we're using those wheels a little bit more today.
The 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Into the end zone.
Good route.
Touchdown, Huskies.
Ooh,
There's so
throw
many
the ball
coaches
right
out
at
there in
the
two-minute
photographer
situations
there.
at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Run inside. It's Bates. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here.
Looks like we're just going to take it at halftime.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Back to pass. That's
Kelly, don't do that,
And the
dude.
defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest.
Man, they always come
get him
out
on the ground.
of halftime like super flat.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team able to stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is
Jack,
already
let's see what you got, buddy.
now multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And he tried to hit him deep with that run. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
Go.
Snags it, and there's running room.
Good effort there.
Momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. Running inside, it's Johnson.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
He's got his average yards. His season average. I don't know what I'm trying to say. He averages 59 yards. He's got 59 yards.
They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
Was that Aaron Donald?
Push it all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that pass will be
I figured he probably got that.
That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be
especially in the
how
rain.
about the defender dislodging
Ain't
the
mad
football
at it.
from its intended target? Nice job.
Oh, crap.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Should we try field goal?
Every
Just to
defense
see?
in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
51 yards in the rain.
And I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
They'll send out the kicker here.
Is that going to go in? Oh, it's just short.
Missed it, no good. Lead
All
is
right.
still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
I think if the field was dry, he would have made that.
Didn't get anything done 3-and-out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
Okay, there's the defender for him.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
I don't even know what that play was.
Knocks him down.
Hectic, for sure.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air.
Come on. Oh my God, what a spin move. We got to learn to tackle.
Defense and getting it down to the 24.
We have got to learn to tackle.
Come to the line in the hurry up.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the
All right,
ball
Jack,
to
let's
your
see what you got,
playmaker.
buddy.
Let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. Picking up a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. And he's going to be taken down. There's a penalty flag on
That
the
negates a
field.
first down.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone, and it's incomplete.
The fact that I
Going for the
had my
massive
linebacker
explosive
all the way
play.
down
Instead,
there.
They're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Good pressure. Good. There you go, Jack.
Got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of
Jack's
field goal
finding a
range.
groove here.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team.
Crap. See, that's what happened to us last game.
Wanted to make sure not to
2
give them
games
a
ago.
chance for a return as it goes out of bounds.
We converted
Order of business, get out
first
of this
down,
one.
got a
Boys and
holding, and
drives
stalled
start at
out.
their own 7-yard line.
So
Keeping
pretty
it on the
realistic.
ground
Oh, go
inside.
Telly.
It's Johnson.
Oh, crap.
Smacks him with the stiff arm. He's piled up 87
Pretty
yards
realistic,
on the
but
ground, and he's been
a penalty
terrific
like that
all
would be a
season,
drive
ranking in
killer.
the top 10 in rushing. They'll give it to him again. And he was able to pick his way
Hop
for
on.
just a few yards.
Hop on the
and
train,
that
buddy.
last of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. And
It's
he
time
surges
to
up
chew
to the
clock.
36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coach.
Telly with another 100-yard game.
Challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires.
Ooh, what an interception. Wow.
Oh, did they need that right now? He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Quarterback's not good, but we don't have a good backup. So him being injured is not good.
Defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside is Bates. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Yep. That's getting housed.
That is the last thing they needed. He'll try to
Dude, our defense, our secondary has been like on fire recently. That's like our 3rd or 4th, maybe, defensive touchdown in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
And all this defense has done all game long is be
Like, I don't know what our defensive coordinator has been doing, but he needs to keep it up. I think he has saved his job because the way the season started, he wasn't going to stick around.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The door looks slammed shut.
But I like consistency with my coaches.
Just the slightest crack in opening here.
So I think that next year we just
And they pick up just a few
run it
on that
back.
completion. Short pickup of
I've got no
4 on
reason to
first
say
down,
no
leaving with a
right
2nd
now.
and 6. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Ivy. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice
know
pitch
that I would be
and
running it right now.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd
And the
and
game's
9.
not entirely out of hand,
To the air. It's McDaniel.
but running it is just
And they got it.
throwing in the towel, I feel
Sack
like.
this offensive line has given up today, and guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Ooh,
This is
wow.
going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Thank goodness for
And
a
we've seen
wet
a lot
ball.
of that from this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration.
Be
and didn't
attentive.
look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Running inside, Johnson. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Got 6
We should just be able to run this clock out at this point.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
I guess they're going to continue to fake injuries, so maybe not.
Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to
Alright, let's try
you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't
a 51-yard field goal with no rain coming down.
Looks as if this will be a 50.
Holy crap, no, we missed it. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Alright, so it doesn't matter, rain or no rain, 51 is too far. So I would say probably about 48 is his max. Holy crap, how is he that wide open? Alright, that's not good.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make
good at all.
score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Picks up the first down.
Oh, how quickly things can change.
First of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely.
This will be their last timeout.
They'll run it. It's Johnson. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being hit. There's some room.
There you go.
That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Just run off the field, dude. Why are you helping him out? You got money on this game?
The Huskies will snap it on first and 10. The run inside. It's Johnson. And he runs it in for the score.
That was a very interesting dive.
Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Alright, I think this game is locked up, barring some catastrophic meltdown like this.
Slips through the line. Just
Dude,
barely able to stop him. He almost
this game gives me anxiety.
nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got a man, it's Riley. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk away, and they pick up a first down. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Almost
What just happened?
It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass.
This
Instead, they're
play
looking
still
at third
gives me
down.
massive amounts of
Now this offense
PTSD.
tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wants to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this
Good
is
breakup.
incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
We You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high
really
percentage
bad.
throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time he's got his man.
Tackle RJ.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Here's a heat. And it's a
Ooh,
sack.
good pressure.
Field goal here
That
is
was
not
definitely a
coming out
coverage
for the guys.
sack.
I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. These corners backing off a bit. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He'll go down.
Dude, our
right there,
defense has
but
really
Roy
come
playing
alive recently.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep
And
on
that
winding,
is
winding its way
win
toward
number
victory.
6.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks
That
as
should
if
be
they're
5 in a
going to
row.
win, guys.
And that's a good goal for the
Offense.
squad, right? Like you start every season, you have big
Wow,
goals, and usually
did a lot
start
better
with
than
your
I
conference
thought. I didn't really think we were on the field
winning
for
a
that
national
long.
championship.
All right, Gabe Smoker, verbal. Hard commit from Wilbur. We're starting to bring them in. Those expectations. Davion Reynolds. Let's take a look at our season stats. Just a little update since we are 9 games into the year. Jalen Macon, you know, just over 150 yards a game. 11 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Telly, I mean, a really nice year. Wait, what was his deal breaker? Playing style is a B-, and we need it to be a B+. Dude. Ricky Taylor. Nobody on our team is averaging over 10 yards a catch, which is sad. But we don't need it. Jack Murray. I think we need sacks for playing style, so that sucks that he no longer wants to be here. He's having a pretty good freshman year. Yasin Falk is having a really nice year. 4 deflections. RJ McCullers, nice year. Jermaine Green. Man, if we could get our championship contender grade up, we'll keep him, which will be nice. Look at Diari Rogers as a punt returner. 20-yard average. Really, really good. All right, so the team surprised me against UNLV and really against Wyoming. We have overcome our early season struggles, starting off the year 1-3. We've rallied off 5 consecutive wins, and the team is getting better. You know, really struggling to stop teams early in the year. And if you look at what our defense has done recently, we're looking pretty solid. I think we're going to call this episode here. Coach Jess has this team on the right track. At this point, bowl eligible. We don't have to worry about that. So that's another AD goal accomplished. And barring some catastrophic meltdown in the last couple of weeks, we will have accomplished our goal of not allowing more than 30 points a game. So we're looking at 140 NIL going into next year's budget. We are atop the conference within North Dakota. We've got a little buffer between us and UNLV and UTEP, really. We do play UTEP and Nevada and North Dakota State. That's our 3 remaining games. So if we can just win one of those, we will be in the conference championship. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Join us next time for the end of the season, maybe off season. We'll see. But we'll see you next time.